Wow, so much stuff up there. Hi. Ever since we first looked up into the sky, people have dreamt of controlling the weather. From storm to Captain Planet, everybody wants to tame Mother Nature. You too can master the elements. We're going to show you how. This is Epic How To. Control the weather. Man's desire to make it rain dates all the way back to the late 1800s, when con men would travel from town to town proclaiming they could make it rain. For a fee, of course. These hustlers would put on a show, firing chemicals or gases up into the air, leaving town before people could wise up to the act. In the 1950s, Austrian psychoanalyst Wilhelm Reich claimed he could create rain with his new invention, the Cloudbuster. A Cloudbuster is rows of 15-foot aluminum pipes mounted on a mobile platform, connected to cables that were inserted into water. The idea was that it would act like a lightning rod, drawing out orgone, which was a made-up force that Reich believed inhibited a cloud's ability to produce rain. If it sounds crazy, it's 'cause it is. But it goes to show you that we've always wanted to turn ourselves into Thor, mostly physical for that rock hardiness. So, is there any hope to actually control the weather that doesn't rely on old-timey pseudoscience? Well, during the 1940s, scientists Irving Langmuir and Vincent Schaefer discovered they could create snow in a lab setting by adding ice crystals to a super-cooled cloud. With the help of chemist Bernard Vonnegut, brother of author Kurt Vonnegut, they developed cloud seeding. Cloud seeding works by adding silver iodide to clouds. This chemical bonds with the moisture inside of the clouds, freezing into droplets of rain or snow. Cloud seeding has been used by ski towns to increase snowfall and countries looking to solve droughts. In 2009, China ended a 4-month-long drought with cloud seeding, creating a 3-day-long snowfall and the earliest reported snowfall in Beijing since 1987. Thank you, Farmer's Almanac. Here's another example. During the 2008 Beijing Olympics, China launched 1,104 missiles into an incoming storm so it would be out of rain before it hit the opening ceremonies. The cloud seeding worked, the opening ceremonies stayed dry, and areas surrounding Beijing reported heavier than expected rainfall. Science! Scientists are currently developing new ways to cloud seed using powerful lasers. How powerful? Try 1 terawatt. What? Terawatt. That's the same amount of energy that all the nuclear power plants on Earth produce at any given instance combined, which is a lot. So, you can make it rain and snow, but how about lightning? Scientists have recently developed lightning rockets used to help research how lightning works. These rockets are strapped with 2,300 feet of copper wire and then launched into a thundercloud. The wire acts as a conductor and creates a lightning storm. Scientists are developing another way to control lightning with lasers. Why lasers? Because sometimes science is awesome, okay? Actually, when firing a laser at a cloud, scientists saw small electrical discharges within the clouds. Theoretically, with a more powerful laser, you can create bolts of lightning on demand. How about trying that with the most powerful laser in the world? Located at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California, this thing can generate 411 trillion watts. That is 1,000 times more than the entire United States generates in one instance. However, this laser can currently only be fired for 23 billionths of a second, so whatever weather shenanigans you have in store, you better do them now. Too late. But what about tornadoes and hurricanes, Joe? Shut up, let me tell you. God. Science is still learning what causes hurricanes and tornadoes, but people have managed to create them inside of a lab. The Windee facility in London, Ontario, Canada has 74 individually controlled fans of different sizes that allow them to whip up a 5-meter wide tornado. And also, former ExxonMobil engineer Louis Michaud built a vortex engine capable of creating miniature tornadoes 20 meters tall. Eventually, he hopes this machine can scale upward and use exhaust from power plants to create more powerful tornadoes in order to use them as a source of electricity. At the University of Miami in Florida, researchers have created the Surge Structure Atmosphere Interaction, or SUSTAIN. It's an acrylic tank 75 feet long and 6.5 feet high. Inside, 38,000 gallons of seawater and a 1,700 horsepower fan combine to make a Category 5 hurricane. That's winds up to 157 miles per hour, y'all. When you control the weather, you can help prevent dangerous storms. Lots of work has been put into stopping hurricanes as well, not just making them. Starting with Project Storm Fury, a US-backed initiative to cloud seed several Atlantic-based hurricanes, which ran from 1962 to 1983. But scientists determined that hurricanes don't have enough supercooled water for seeding to be effective. Another approach saw planes dump a water-absorbing polymer inside a hurricane to have it soak up the storm. That didn't work either, because we're just humans. Berkeley scientists suggested using an environment-friendly oil to place on the surface of the ocean to prevent the hurricane from forming. But other research showed that hurricane winds would disperse the oil slick entirely. Another idea was to fly F-4 jet planes around the eye of a hurricane, creating a supersonic boom that would disrupt the path of the hurricane itself. This was conceived in 2008, but former director of NOAA's Hurricane Research Division, Hugh Willoughby, claims that the sound wave would be entirely ineffective. But awesome. But ineffective. However, if you're a James Bond supervillain, you can also use Mother Nature as a powerful weapon. The US military actually used weather warfare during the Vietnam War. Known as Operation Popeye, the military used cloud seeding over the Ho Chi Minh Trail to extend the monsoon season and increase rainfall by an estimated 30%. This limited the use of roads and cut off important supply routes. So it kind of worked. But if you do so choose to go down the path of the dark side, be warned. Using weather manipulation as a weapon has been banned by the UN since 1978. So if you do it, it's only a matter of time before James Bond or an Avenger shows up to take your weather controlling ass down. So that's it. The end. End of video, guys. That's how you bend the world's weather to your will, you crazy sons of bitches. Don't forget to subscribe for more ways to conquer the planet and or water your garden. And always come back to right here with me, Joe Beretta. This has been Epic How To. When I called you a son of a bitch earlier, it was for I'm sorry.
Let us know what topic you guys think we should break down next in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.